Hello everyone, I am super excited to be on our first video chat for Slice, Dice, and Dish on Pampered Chef's Table. So for those of you who are joining me live, thank you very much for joining, and for those of you who are watching the recording, thank you for watching. So I am making tonight a recipe from Pampered Chef's Taste Buds, and so let me tell you a little bit about Taste Buds. Taste Buds is a subscription service from Pampered Chef that we came out with, I think a year ago, I can't even remember now. And this is really fun because if you're in a dinner time rut or unsure what you want to make for dinner, or you're tired of making the same thing over and over, this is the answer. And you can try it for 1 month, you can do a 3-month trial, a 6-month trial, whatever fits for you and your family. And how it works is each month you are going to get recipe cards, 3 different recipes to try, and 3 different Pampered Chef seasonings to try. So tonight we're actually using the garlic Parmesan to make our 1-pot, Our 1-pot garlic Parmesan pasta. So I'm actually gonna walk you through how we're going to make that. But it's really neat. So when you get it, you get recipe cards for each one. And on the back, it has different alternatives. So you can make it gluten-free, you can make it dairy-free, you can make it vegetarian, you can do substitutions. If you have a substitution you want to make and you're not sure, just message me and I'm happy to help you brainstorm how you can make the recipe better for you. But most of the time, I mean, these are curated, so most of the time you will like it the way the recipe is. Also, what's really neat is that when you get your packet of spices, you get about 4 tablespoons in each packet. So you're gonna use a couple tablespoons in your recipe, so you're gonna have some left over. And on the back of the main recipe card, it's gonna give you all the different ideas of what else you can use the seasoning for. So this is really fun. So this month is called Back to Everything because we're going back to school, back to basics, back to routines, back to fun. And so the other recipes that are in this recipe collection are sriracha shrimp tacos. So I'm super excited to try those. I think actually I'm going to be making this next week. The one pot Parmesan pasta, garlic Parmesan pasta, and then baked chicken drumsticks, and that features the ranch popcorn seasoning. So really fun. Some of the recipes or some of the spice mixes are in Pampered Chef's line already. Some aren't, like this sriracha honey. Can't get this any other place but in your Taste Buds subscription. So we are going to get started with that. I'm also going to be talking about our enrichables and tell you a little bit more about that and how I use that in my recipe. What I have here is our 12-inch non-stick stainless steel pan, and it comes with a lid, and I just got it preheating over. But this is great because it's going to give you all the qualities of non-stick but all the qualities of stainless steel. So I love this pan. It's a perfect size. It's pretty. I love pretty. So I just have my pan preheating, and I'm gonna prep the other ingredients. I need to grab my half and half out of the refrigerator. I prepped everything early, but I didn't want to put the half and half out too early because it is blazing hot here tonight. So you're probably wondering why I'm actually making a skillet meal and not using like my quick cooker or something else. Actually, I wonder if I can actually make this in the quick cooker, but this actually goes so fast that you're not going to be heating up your kitchen very long anyway. Okay, so what I have is 8 ounces of pasta, half a cup of half and half, 1.5 cups of chicken stock, and a half a cup of peas. Well, actually these aren't peas, this is edamame because I made this recipe the other night and I realized I used up all my peas. So that's full disclosure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add while my pan's heating up, I'm going to add a boost of some nutrients to our chicken stock that I'm going to put in our recipe. So, you know what, let me check on the recipe here because I wonder if I'm supposed to mix this together. Oh, that's for tacos, hang on. Here we go. Broth fettuccine, half and half, and seasoning. Okay, so what I'm going to do, since I've got everything measured out, is I want to add a little boost of nutrition. So when you get your enrichables, it comes in an envelope like this with a little scoop. So I like to leave them on my counter so I remember to use them, because sometimes we get things and we put them away and we totally forget. So I bought these these jars at Dollar General or Dollar Tree. I think it was Dollar General. And I keep my enrichables right in here. So I keep them on the counter. It looks pretty, and it reminds me daily to add a boost. Now, what this is it's a boost. So I'm adding a scoop of the super veggie. And the super veggie, I will explain to you when our pasta is cooking what that actually contains. And then a scoop of the pea protein. So I'm just gonna get this started. I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna put it right in my chicken stock. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of our garlic Parmesan, which, I'll look in here. Looks like I have about 2 tablespoons right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and add those in. Like I said, each packet's 4 tablespoons, and I used 2 tablespoons the other night. And then I'm just gonna take my mini whipper, and I'm just gonna combine all of this right in my easy read measuring cup. Okay. Super fast, super easy. And what these are is obviously the garlic Parmesan is going to give us our flavor, and the enrichables are just going to add a boost of nutrition, because in this recipe we only have the peas, or in my case the edamame, that's going to give us like a veggie nutrition. But I've got a secret in here, so I'll share that with you in just a little bit. So the first thing we want to do, our pan is nicely preheated. You always want to preheat your pan. You guys have heard me say this before. Always preheat your pan. And if you want to, you can toast the pasta just to get it going, but really no need if you don't want to. So, okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this right over the top. And then I'm gonna add the half and half right in as well. And that's it. This is like a one and done. So I am going to just give it a little zhuzh, just to get all of that pasta down in there. Now, you can use fettuccine if you want. I'm actually gonna be using, this is just a thin spaghetti. So I'm gonna cover it up to bring it to a boil faster. And while I do that, I'm going to explain to you about the enrichables. Now, the enrichables are something new to Pampered Chef as well. I love them and use them every single day. And how they work is, like I said, is just a boost, and it's not to be confused with meal replacement. So what these are is I'll explain our super veggie. So our super veggie, you add 1 scoop per recipe and you're off to a great start. There are instructions on the back. You can kind of see how many scoops you add depending on what you're making. So you can add it to smoothies, any kind of drink or smoothie. You can add it to your coffee if you wanted to. You can add it to pasta, rice, oatmeal, soup, ground meats, batters and doughs. I always add scoops of each one of these, and sometimes our Calum fiber, to anything I'm baking. Sauces, dips, spreads, and dressings. I like to add the Calum fiber to like salad dressings. Let me grab it and show it to you so you can see what this looks like. So here's our Calum fiber, and the reason why I didn't add this tonight to the recipe that I'm making is because it is green and it will turn your recipe green. Now, if you're using ground meat or anything that's like dark, like a gravy or anything like that, it's not going to change the color of that because it's already dark. But since this is a lighter one, it will change the color of this. So I don't want that to happen. But what you have in here is it's made with all plant-based ingredients. So this one is vegan, non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, and made without nuts. And it contains, each scoop contains 1 vegetable, 1 serving of vegetables. So it's a serving of mushroom, pumpkin, parsley, or parsnip, broccoli, and cauliflower. So as you saw, I only added 1 scoop, and this recipe serves 4. So you might be thinking, gosh, that's not very much. And you're right. The reason why I only added 1 scoop for this is because I don't want to change the texture of the sauce. If I was making like a pasta sauce, like a simmered pasta sauce that was going to go on for a little bit, I would add more. Ground meat, I would be adding more as well. But I think about it this way. This is the difference between taking the stairs and taking the elevator. Yeah, we all know that taking the stairs is better for you. It's, you know, a flight of stairs. You know, it's not a workout. It's not, you know, sweating for 60 minutes, that type of thing. It's just something that you're doing that's a little bit better. And that's what this is. You're just adding a scoop of this to give yourself a little bit more nutrition. And it's a boost. That's all you have to do is think about it. And you know what? It's better than nothing. We take the stairs because it's better than not doing anything. So that's how you want to think about this. Now, my pasta is coming up to a boil. It already smells heavenly in here. Look at that. So I'm gonna turn the heat down to low, and I'm gonna set my timer for 8 minutes. Now, you might be noticing, if you have a sharp eye, sorry, I can't multitask, that I'm using something new. So look at this. What do you think? This is Pampered Chef's. This is one of the things I love about Pampered Chef. I'm gonna come back to the Enrichables in a second. One of the things I love about Pampered Chef is that they listen to us in the field. And when we tell them that we have a product that we love, that they've taken out of the line, that we want to bring back, they listen. And coming up September 1st, the clock timer is coming back, and it's better than ever. So if you use this in the past for any of your baking, timeouts, whatever you need a timer for or a clock, this is coming back better than ever. So I'm just gonna set that aside because this is not a fall product preview. Yeah, I will talk about that. Anyway, back to my Enrichables. So you can add a scoop of any of these just to give a boost, like I mentioned. So the Cal and Fiber is great. It's gonna give you a boost of kale and chicory root. The pea protein is white peas. And that's all it is. What they do is they take all of these and they freeze dry them and turn them into a powder. So there's nothing added. So when you look at the bag of pea protein, that's all that's in here is just pea protein. And what I like about the pea protein is when I use that early in the day, like in a smoothie or in my oatmeal, when I make scrambled eggs, I'll add some of it to that as well, is that it gives you a sense of feeling full. So you're less likely to snack and make bad food choices. If you're like me, you might have the mid-morning. I eat breakfast between 7 and 8 every day, and around 10 o'clock, I kind of get that hankering for something. I usually have some fruit, but if someone's brought donut holes or Timbits or something into the office, it's really hard to resist. But I notice on the days that I've had this, it's just, I'm less tempted. So it's just keeping me satisfied a little bit longer, so I'm not making less than healthy food choices, or making a bad decision with food choices, or snacking mindlessly, because that's something that I can tend to do as well. So with that, we have about 5 minutes left on our timer, so I'm going to tell you about some things that we have coming up. So next week I am going to be making, well, I'm going to let you guys vote. Do you want me to make the baked chicken drumsticks, or do you want me to make the sriracha shrimp tacos? So you have to let me know, because I'm going to make one of these each week so you guys can see how this works. If you're interested in the Enrichables and more information about that, you can go to enrichables.com and look at the information there. If you want information about taste buds and Enrichables as well, you can also go to my website, which is www.pamperedchef.biz/Colleen Finley, and then just put taste buds or Enrichables in the search bar, and more information will come up there. But I'm absolutely loving these, and like I said, I am adding these to everything that I am cooking and baking. It's so easy just to give yourself a little boost, especially when it's in, when we're rushed. Tonight, honestly, I've got a meeting after this, so I'm not making a side vegetable. I might make a salad, and then I can throw some of the Cal and Fiber into the salad dressing, and no one ever knows. So, okay, so I'm just going to give this a little stir, because we're about halfway through the cooking process, and just give it a little stir so it doesn't get too super gummy, because sometimes the pasta can stick together, and like I said, it's super hot here, and so we want to make sure that it doesn't gum up. Okay, so that's it. I'm just going to keep letting it do its thing. And then we're going to be done in about 5 minutes. I'm going to add my edamame, and then that is going to be it. I'm actually going to grab a bowl so I can plate this up. So hang on 1 second. See, I thought I was prepared, and I told myself to make sure that I grabbed a bowl, and of course I forgot. So this is one of our stoneware bowls. This is the gray stone. Isn't it pretty? And these are great because these are actually real stoneware. They're just glazed. So a couple things that's great about it is dishwasher safe, so you can throw it right in your dishwasher when you're done. But you can bake in here. So if you wanted to do like a little lava cake in here for 1 or 2, you could do it right in here, pop it in your microwave or your oven. You're gonna put dips in here, cold or hot. If it's cold, it's gonna keep it cold. If it's hot, it's gonna keep it hot. Has the same qualities of stoneware. So let me tell you what's coming up for fall. We have a new catalog coming out September 1st. It's phenomenal. I know I say that every season, but Pampered Chef really pulled out all the stops for us, and you guys are gonna be thrilled about what's coming. We have a new power tool that is coming. And so if you've been looking to add a power tool that might slice, dice, mix, blend, chop, you name it, we have you covered, and I'm going to be showing that to you soon. Lots of other things coming into the line. We have some great mixes that you're going to fall in love with as well. So if you'd like to get in on my fall product preview, go ahead and drop a comment, and then I can let's see, add you to that. I'm sorry, this is my first live chat on our table platform, and I just looked at the screen and realized that I thought I had to do something, but we are good. So thank you for bearing with me with new technology. And also with that, I'm loving this new table platform. This is the coolest thing that Pampered Chef has come out with. We don't have to worry about Facebook and all the weird stuff that happens there. Everything is right here contained in Table for you. And so you can become part of my VIP group where I'm going to be doing these product demonstrations every week, and you'll be notified. It's going to be every Wednesday at 5 o'clock, and then on Fridays I'm also going to be doing Cocktails with Colleen, so you can tune in for both of those demos then. Now, for September, we're having something really fun because we are kicking off the official debut of our table platform. With some of you have already seen Table because I was in a pilot for Table, so I've been using it for a couple months, but it officially kicks off for all consultants starting September 1st. And for everyone who hosts a party in September, October, and November, you get the opportunity to be put into a drawing for some great products from Pampered Chef. You can earn some cookware, some appliances, lots of different things. And so we have an incredible host program. So if you have your eye on some things, be sure to let me know, because I can set up a table event for you, welcome your friends and family. It's so easy and so fun, and everybody can shop right online. They don't have to be on a social media platform like Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. Just send them the link, they come through here, look through the posts, and we are good to go. Okay, my pasta is looking fantastic. I've got about 45 seconds to go. Then I'm going to stir in my edamame, and we are done. I can I'm gonna grab a little Parmesan. I think I have some Parm in here to grate over the top. Yes, I have one tiny little piece. Are you like me who saves your Parmesan all the way to the bitter end? So here's my Parm, and I'm gonna let you in on another little secret of a new product coming. Okay, look at this. This is our new zester. Look at this. Totally cool. Folds flat, has a cover for it. It actually even has a little food holder if you wanted to do like garlic, if you want to grate your garlic. But I'm going to be doing my Parm, so I'll show you that. Okay, my timer is going off, so our pasta is done and it's looking absolutely perfect. I'm just going to throw in my edamame. Bill ran out to do an errand. He is going to be so happy when he comes back and sees this. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to dish it up yet because I got the bowl out because he isn't back yet, and I want to keep this warm. So I just turned my heat off. I'm just going to leave it on, but I am going to put a little Parm over the top so you guys can see this great zester. And look at this. Here we go. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. It's so hot in here. I have a fan going, and now as I'm zesting this, it's like being blown away. All things perfect, but look at how pretty that is. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, you guys, that is it. Thank you for watching. Be sure to let me know if you want me to do the sriracha shrimp tacos or the baked chicken drumsticks next week for the demo, and I will be back here next Wednesday at 5 o'clock for a live demo. If you can join me live, I'd love to have you. If not, you can always watch the replay. Thank you for always supporting my Pampered Chef business and my Slice, Dice, and Dish community. If you see any products in here that you are interested in getting, you can always click Shop Now at the top of this page if you're on a computer, or click Shop Now at the bottom of your screen on a mobile device. You can get more information about enrichables there and taste buds, and whatever questions you have, send them my way. And that is it. I hope you guys have a great evening. Good night, everyone.